Alright guys, so it's 6 a.m. and I'm leaving to go meet Michael. Today we're going to do a pretty cool video for you guys. We're going to shoot a day in the life of a Mac guy. So it'll be kind of a pretty cool behind the scenes look at what goes on, you know, on a tool truck that most of us never get to see. And we'll see how it turns out. So you guys, come on, take a look at this one because it could turn out pretty cool. So let's go. So now that you're running a tool truck, is it different on this side than what you thought it would be when you first thought about it?
You know, being that I started out on being the one that was the tool truck's customer, and you never really think about it when you come on and you shop and you look for this or look for that, you know, what all goes into it for that truck to show up every day. As far as getting the product in, getting the truck loaded, keeping customers, every week they may want something different you don't have, and getting it in for them. It's a lot more time involved than what you would really think it is. There's a whole other side to it. A lot of customers think, oh, you don't do nothing, you just ride around and sell tools all day. There's
like
a lot more to.
One guy a while ago said all he does is ride around and drink Red Bull and eat hamburgers.
That's it, but there's a whole other side to it than that.
Is it a lot more work than you thought it would be?
Yeah, it and it's never done. The phone never ends, and you're always spending a weekend, washing the truck, cleaning it up, sweeping the floors, restocking, reloading. There's not enough time during the day, Monday through Friday, to get everything done. You got to be dedicated to it. But at the end of the day, your customers aren't just your customers. You become to know them and know about their families and kids, and over time they become your friends and buddies too.
Right.
So there's not many things you can get up and say you enjoy going to work every day to get to see your friends or your buddies, but yet you're making a living, supplying them the tools they need as well. So it's a fun gig.
Is there anything that surprised you when you started in the tool business, or something maybe that still happens that's kind of shocking or surprising to you?
Probably, that's, kind of catches you off guard or surprises you from time to time is your good customers that are still brand loyal, or, and they're either loyal to you as the salesman, they'd rather give you the business, or, that Max, the tool that they're going to buy, they're always going to buy, their dads, their grandparents, or whoever's always bought, it's just the loyalty that your customers will show you.
Right. Well, we kind of seen that a while ago firsthand. There was a guy looking for a tool, and you could order it for him, and he actually looked it up on Amazon, and it was a good bit cheaper, and he still chose to purchase it from you versus Amazon. And his statement, nobody said anything to it, but his statement was, he'd rather spend my money with you as I'd give it to Amazon.
I don't mind paying extra, I'd rather buy it from you.
Yep.
So that's what you appreciate the most out of it, that surprises you, is that but at the end of the day, you take care of them, they're going to take care of you.
I think is the hardest part of the job?
Probably just keeping up with your customers, making sure you get to all of them every week and having what they need. I mean, you deal with a lot of people, and you hardly go to a shop that there's not something they may have, that's broke or want to order, or something that you don't have, and you got to keep up with it. You got to make sure you have it next week, because if you go 2 or 3 weeks and you forget it or don't have it, they're going to get that tool.
Right.
Especially if they got 2 or 3 more trucks pulling in the parking lot. It's either you or somebody else if you can't get it for them. So
True.
It's keeping up with what they want and what they need.
Explain to everybody what you was talking about. The tool truck guys only work half days.
When I first started this, the guy told me, he said, you'll enjoy the tool business as long as you don't mind working half days. And, the tool business, half days are 12 hours.
That's right. For half a
So
day.
that's it. That's a half a day. So it, but at the end of the day, it's usually a good day.
That's it. Alright, so I know it's kind of like a running joke with a lot of the mechanics, you know, about, hey, we got to get out of here, the, you know, Mac guy or whatever's coming, you know, so you don't have to make a payment, or this is a good time to go test drive a car or something like that, you know. What's some of the best ones that you've heard that you can remember?
Oh, I've heard so many.
And I'm sure it's comical after a while, you know. But I mean, I can see your side as it would be frustrating, but there has to be some funny ones.
Everybody's go-to is, oh, well, I'm getting a new card. The bank's sending me a new card. You know, that's everybody's easy one these days. But I mean, it's been, oh, well, I left my wallet on the top of my truck this morning, or, you know, my wife's got my debit card. I left it at home, you know. Well, let's call her and get that number, you know. We'll run it. One of them, guy said, man, he said, I hate to tell you this. He said, but in all honesty, he said, you're not going to be able to run my car. And I said, well, why not? He said, my dog ate my debit card. It's like, I mean, I've heard that your dog ate your homework. He's not, no, literally.
Yeah.
But he pulled it out. It was completely chewed up. You
Oh,
could not
so
read
it was true. Yeah.
You could not read it. His dog actually ate his debit card. But it's, you know, or I had to get this for my truck, or, I mean, it's, you know, constantly something they can come up with. But it, the best one was, my dog ate my debit card.
That is hilarious.
And, you know, and I guess that wouldn't be that funny, you know, but I mean, you know, everybody always told their teacher in school, my dog ate my homework, and his dog literally ate his debit card because he had his chewed up debit card. So that would be one of my best stories that I had.
I got another good one for you. Every mechanic or guy in the shop wants to talk about what makes a good tool dealer. Like what they value or what they believe makes one tool dealer better than the other. So as a tool dealer, what makes a good customer? Like, what is your prime grade A customer? How would you describe that guy?
Well, first things first is, you know, if you buy your tools, pay your bills. That's number one thing. You know, we take care of you and get you what you need. Take care of us, take care of your bill. You want us to special order something for you? Still want it when we get it.
There you go. That makes sense.
That's about the two main things, is, you know. And of course you like them if they're loyal to you, you know, but there's more than one tool truck out there, you know. If they do business with you, it's greatly appreciated, but at the end of the day, you know, it's their money they work for. They can spend them with whoever, but, you know, if they want to do business with you, it's, you know, rewarding for you as well.
Well, speaking of that, and I know I've done it, and almost every other tech or mechanic or anybody that has a tool truck come by has done it at one point or other. Does it bother you when people compare your stuff to the other tool trucks? Or when they say, well, which everybody knows, you know, there's one or two companies that pretty much make all the drill bits or all the extractor sets, other, of course, you know, RBRT stuff's excluded, but like, you know, the normal extractor sets or the rethread kits and stuff like that. Does it bother you when guys say, well, I can buy that on this tool truck, or this is rebranded blah blah blah? Or have you already got to where you've heard it so much that you're immune to it?
You almost don't even hear it anymore. You know, I mean, you hear it every day, so you know that is to the point. Yeah, you know, everybody has their favorite brand or their favorite dealer. You know, so you win some, you lose some, but I prefer to win more than I lose.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, or they'll get on the truck, well, such and such has it for this price. Well, they got it on sale right now, you know. If you'd have looked at a flyer a month or two ago, I had it on sale then too.
Right.
So.
Well, I know you're pretty good about, and you know, not all Mac dealers do this, but I know you've done it actually today, you know, and it was in the flyer last month, and that sale's no longer valid anymore. But a guy was looking at the digital caliper set with a free micrometer, and he was still willing to let him have both of them at the sale price. So he pretty much would have still got the micrometer free.
Right.
Or micrometer free, rather. So I guess you, and I know you've done that with some other stuff, you know, like the test lead sets. You sold those for a long time after the sale was going on until you sold out of I guess what you'd ordered for the sale.
You know, if I can buy it on sale, and then if I have them left over after the flyer, you know, I'll still sell them at the sale price if I have them.
Right.
So, I mean, if it helps them out, you know, it's another sale for us. So
and not everybody is going
wins.
to do that, you know. And I mean, I'm sure they could if they wanted to, but not all of them do that.
I just, you know, if you take care of your guys, you know, a lot of times they're going to take care of you too. So
that's true.
Well, this is the second week with your RBRT triple squares. How do you like them?
They're damn good. You know, I've used 3 of them in 3 different sizes, and they take out the stripped out ones is mainly where it's at. I mean, it's like if it's stripped out, it'll get it out because it's just the right. No matter if there's teeth in there or not, it makes its own damn teeth. I mean, it'll cut its own fucking teeth, move them out. I was like, So yeah, they from using a lot of triple squares, where people round them off all day in here, they're the extractor set for that job.
So what other brands have you tried besides just the RBRTs?
Well, I use right now I run the Matco stubby ones, and I've been using them for years because it was the only people that made the little bitty stubby ones, and them were the only ones that I really needed at the time. But now that I'm a glorified babysitter, I have to remove people's cups.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, where they shine. I mean, they shine like hell in those situations. That and steering column bolts. You get that steering column bolt out. And you know, you just drill your little hole and snap it down in there. And it's just the right amount of length. Back it out, screw it out, move on.
Good deal.
That's some good shit.
Alright guys, so as y'all see, we're still checking up. I think we went to about somewhere around 15 shops today and seen a lot of guys. There was one guy that didn't mind being on camera and shared the RBRT story with us, and it was pretty cool. A lot of them, you know, we didn't really want to ask them to be on camera. We just kind of set up the little time-lapse video just so you guys can kind of see how it went throughout the day. But it was pretty interesting to see from this side. And we're on the way back to Michael's shop now, where he's got a lot of stuff to clean up, as you guys can see, and all the paperwork and I guess some return stuff to take care of. But the day still ain't done yet. But anyway, guys, that's kind of a little segment of what he gets to go through every single day. It ain't just ride around, have people throw money in your lap, as you guys can see. It was pretty cool. A lot more customers than I thought would be at some of the shops, you know. And a lot of the guys were actually in training at one shop, so the numbers was down. And a couple of the shops that he would have normally went to, they're actually not allowing outside vendors to come in because of COVID and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it. Hopefully y'all like this video. If you do, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. It's totally free. It never costs you guys a dime. Y'all have a great week, and we will catch y'all in the next one. See ya.